Hello everyone at Rock Your doTERRA Business with Jackie Ritz. This is Jackie Ritz and it's been quite a few days, weeks, since I've popped in here. For good reason. Life's been crazy and when things get crazy you gotta trim the fat a little bit. So we've been on the road and currently we're in Orlando, Florida. And I just wanted to pop on here because, first of all, I just want to say I loved meeting so many of you at Leadership. If you still have a chance to go to Long Beach Leadership, guys, I'm sure they can squeeze you in there. Go. It was an absolutely amazing time that was really, really, it was like church. It was so good. But really the focus is leading with your strengths, which I just love. And I think that, that's something that we often miss, right? We try to build our business like somebody else. We try to do something like someone else. We try to grow as fast as someone else. We try to, do the things that we're not good at to try to get us to a rank that it's not even going to be sustainable if we're not operating within our strengths. So I just absolutely loved it. I loved seeing what my leaders' strengths were and how to work with them in those strengths. So it was incredible. So anyways, today I want to pop on really quick. This is like our decompress day. You better have one of those days after leadership and convention because there's so many things that you take away from that. My strengths are, my number one is achiever. Number two is significance, relator. What were the bottom two? I can't remember. Oh gosh, you really got me on that one, Jennifer. I'll tell you later. I have to go look at my name tag because we all wore our strengths on our name tag. It was fun. But we oftentimes, if you get that chance, please guys go. It's so good. And if you can't go or if you're not silver yet, buy the book, Strength-Based Leadership. And in the back, there's a code for you to take the test and you can figure out what your strengths are, or you can just go online to Gallup Strength Finder and take the test online. You can do it like now. So anyways, I wanted to talk with you guys briefly about a decision that I almost made that would have cost me my business. And so the reason why I want to share this with you guys right now is just because I think that a lot of you might need it right now. So I started doTERRA 4.5 years ago, October 2013. When I joined doTERRA, I did not join to do the business. Anybody else say those words? And now we're eating them, right? In a good way. It's like the best words to eat. It's like steak, prime rib, medium rare. And I didn't fully understand what this business was going to do for me. Of course, what I know now, I would have taken it more seriously in the beginning. I would have made some different decisions starting off, right? And, but you don't know that. I think part of the mistakes that you make, and I kind of love all my mistakes because now I'm able to share those and help other people avoid those same mistakes. So, and I usually am pretty open about my mistakes. So, that's kind of like, I'm sorry, I'm like in a little condo trying to do this with you guys sitting on the floor. But when I started, I had no idea how this was going to take off. And what's really cool is I started before the real growth happened with the essential oil industry. You guys are right in the beginning of the massive growth that's about to happen in the essential oil industry just because of the healthcare and the insurance stuff going on, and people are looking and people are becoming more aware to natural forms of healthcare. That wasn't really happening, 5 years ago when I started. And not just that, doTERRA didn't have all the resources. We had to make our own graphics and buy our tear pads and, make PowerPoints. you guys don't have to do that now. You know, it's all available for you. So it's pretty much like nobody has an excuse to not be successful in this unless you just, you know, can't get over your own fears. So I started because I needed something that I felt comfortable using on my children. I wanted a essential oil brand that I could use. I was buying some oils from the health food store and from Amazon that I didn't even feel comfortable putting in a diffuser. So pretty much I just did laundry with them. I made a couple, you know, DIY recipes with them, but nothing, never that I would put on our bodies because I just knew how impure they could be. So I just wanted the smell. But as I was becoming more open to, you know, finding something else for my kids, I found doTERRA through a wonderful friend of mine, Jill Winger from the Prairie Homestead. And we were friends before doTERRA. And so, of course, when the time came, I knew who I was going to buy my doTERRA from. And right after I made that decision to buy the oils and I started using them on my children, I was at a point in my life where very, very dark and very, very, I had just gone through, I say just, but it was really like a year and a half. Felt very close when you're there in the moment, but just lost my sister to suicide. I was a grieving mom. You know, I had a newborn and I had a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, and I was talking to somebody about it. I went to, I wouldn't say a shrink, but I went to a doctor wanting to talk about it and get some help. And I felt very pushed aside. I felt like the appointment was very hurried, and I just didn't feel like I could really open up about how I was feeling. And instead of really being able to talk with her about it, about what I was going through and what I was feeling, I was just given a script. And I remember leaving that office just so confused and hurt that is what this has come to. Like, that was it. And I just felt nothing from that. Left very, very confused, hurt, raw, kind of. I took that script and I shoved it in my drawer for a rainy day. And thankfully that rainy day never came, because I knew that there was something called elevation with doTERRA, and I ended up putting that on my LRP order. And the transformation just took place over the next few months. And it wasn't just, you know, the oils. It was a combination of just eating good, real food, exercising, getting out, taking care of my body, talking about my feelings, and using elevation. So I share that story with you because it was very close to that time that I had made the decision to start the business. I saw amazing improvements on my life, and I couldn't help but share them. And of course I felt like, I remember when I started the business, I was like, my greatest fear was like, I'm not going to be able to take care of these people, and they're going to look at me and I'm going to be a fraud to them. And how can I lead them when I'm so broken myself? And because of that, most of the people who joined my team were very similar. We are like a hot mess women. So broken, hurt, depressed, suicidal, lost someone to suicide. And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, like what a team we are. And so like four and a half years later, like I say that like with confidence, like what an amazing team we are. So right after I made that decision to start the business, the tickets for convention went on sale. And I remember I wasn't even an elite, okay? I was like an executive. So 2,000 in volume for my team. I was doing awesome. The tickets went on sale. I was pumped. I grabbed them really quick. And then after, like, they sold out, of course, really quickly. I said, what the heck? Like, did I really just do this? Like, now I got to buy airfare. I've got to put convention kit money in my pocket. I've got to save for food. And just like, guys, when I did this, we were very heavily in debt. We had just started paying off our $55,000 worth of debt. Every single thing I was making from doTERRA, I was putting toward that debt. So I was just any extra money, you know, when I got started with doTERRA, the biggest thing I wanted to do was have enough money extra money in our budget to buy organic food from the farmer's market. That was like $400 a month that I wanted. And then when we surpassed that, I wanted to be able to put everything toward debt. And so that's kind of where we're at when I bought this convention ticket. It was a huge chance and a huge risk for me. And it was a huge decision because the tickets are $150 something. And so I kind of just held on to it. And then the time like rolls around, the summer comes, and I'm like feeling really uneasy about my purchase. I was thinking someone else should go. Like, I should sell this. You know, my husband had bought me the airfare already, so we had that. And so I started making plans to sell my convention ticket so that, because I started feeling very, all of the fears came to the surface. People are going to see me. My team might be there. I'm not what people really expect when they look at a leader. Don't want to be seen. I'm an introvert. I don't like going to big groups. I hate crowds. I can't sit through all day sessions, all these things, all the excuses. And I called my airline and I said, I can't go. I probably lied. I probably said I'm sick or somebody's sick. Bad Jackie. They saw right through it though. And they said, you can't refund your ticket. I'm sorry, we can't refund your ticket, but if you would like to, you can pay to have it, saved, for another time. And so I said, I can't afford to have it paid. Like, I can't do that. You can't refund it. Like, I really started arguing with them, and then they couldn't do anything. And so I just said, okay, and I hung up. And I felt like, I remember thinking, okay, like, I can't sell my ticket. What am I going to do? So as cheap as we were, there was no way that I was just going to not go. So I ended up going. And it was only me and one other person on my team there. And I remember showing up and thinking, like, sitting there and going, oh my gosh, like, this is massive. I had no idea that doTERRA was this big. Like, it blew my small mind and completely transformed how I looked at doTERRA. If I would not have gone to convention that first year that I started, and when I bought the ticket as an executive, I can tell you with 100% confidence that I would not be a blue diamond in doTERRA right now. Like, I would not be here talking with all of you. The convention that first year was transforming. It opened my eyes to what doTERRA was all about, what doTERRA was doing around the world. I had already confidence in the oils. That's the first thing that comes, right? We believe in the oils. We have confidence in the oils, and it takes a little bit of time for us to get that confidence in the company. And the only way that we can get it in the company is by going to events. I mean, no other way. Like, or going on a co-impact sourcing trip. So I just want to encourage you guys, because tickets are going to go on sale soon, next month. And don't even think about your decision. Please just go. Like, make a way, get the ticket, work it out with your team, You guys, you can bundle up with people, like 4 in a room, get a house. You know, we always do VRBOs. They're really, really cheap, especially if you split them with a bunch of people. You can end up paying like $20 to $40 a night. Buy food at the grocery store. You don't have to eat out and spend a ton of money. Start saving now. Like, the convention is going to transform your business. If you want to take your business to the next level, or if you're stuck, or if you're just starting, there is something so powerful about 30,000 people coming together with the same heart and energy. It just completely makes your heart like bubble over with love for the company. So don't try to make the same decision that I tried to make. Don't regret your decision to buy these tickets. And don't be cheap like me, okay? Thankfully, it didn't work out anyway, so that's why we're all here. But anyways, I just wanted to encourage you guys, when you see the tickets go on sale, buy your ticket. Don't regret it. Make a way for it to happen. And if you want to see amazing things happen on your team and in your business, then go to convention, because it's an incredible opportunity for you to get to know the heart of the company and to really see what it is all about. You do not get that at home on your computer, watching their Facebook page, going on doTERRA Instagram page, watching their YouTube videos. You get a piece of it, but you don't grasp the full part of it. Plus, you don't get to see and meet some of the most amazing people who are in this company. That's what this is all about, you know. One of my leaders, I shared the video with you guys last week, talked about, you know, she said, there is no secret sauce in this business. Or if we had to choose what a secret sauce is, it's loving others and really loving your team and loving, and just, you know, anyways, I could keep going on and on. But go to convention, go to convention, go to convention. The tickets will go on sale in the next couple weeks. So when you see that, I'm going to post it in this group too. So I'll post when they go on sale. Buy your ticket and go to convention. Have an amazing time. Make it happen. And you'll see amazing things happen on your team and in your business. So that's it. I wanted to also mention that I'm back. Okay. So we went through some major life changes. We thought we were selling the house. It went under contract. Then it's, you know, the lady got scared. So it's not really under contract. Anyways, it's still up for sale, but we ended up really moving out because we thought she was going to be moving in. But we're still praying for the right buyer for our farm that we have for sale in Asheville. But in the meantime, we're still on the road in the RV, and right now we're in Orlando. We head up to New England area, and we have public events going on, Boston, Philly, Ann Arbor, Raleigh, and if you want to come to any of them, the link is posted in the events of this group. So I'd love to see you guys there. They are awesome events, and I know that you're going to absolutely be transforming to your business. So they are events that are focused on teaching sales skills, like the skills for building momentum and growing your team, and then also teaching that to your leaders that are rising up. So that's it, everyone. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you guys on the next live video. Bye, everyone.